Hello, this is Caelan Huntress, and today I'm going to share with you how I'm writing my book, Marketing Yourself. I'm writing this in public so that I'm publishing each chapter as I go. And I've got all the chapters organized in this Trello board. And there are 4 sections: know, like, trust, and buy. And that's what the introduction is. The introduction says these are the 4 steps of the buyer cycle, and each section has a number of chapters in it. And each chapter has what's called a pink sheet. These are IP snapshots that they teach you how to make in Thought Leaders Business School, which is a program that I'm in. And so I've done a lot of thinking around each of these ideas to find case studies and quotes and stories and a visual model and all this stuff. So the thinking's done first, and then I talk about it. I use these labels up on the top of each card so that I can track what I've already accomplished and what I still have left to do. So I start with the pink sheet, and then I go into Otter. And Otter is a voice transcription app. And I just talk about the idea while I'm looking at the pink sheet. And I talk through it out loud, and then I export it as text, and then I get a text file. And I use this text file to start with writing the chapter. And so I paste it. This one I did today was for it's not Sell Your Mission, it's Sell Your Why. I'm going to go with that. And I'm going to paste this in here, right? And so now I can add this label for Otter. What I do next is I copy this text and I paste it into a Medium article. And I've got a bunch of chapters that are in process in Medium. And what this does is it makes me really engage with the idea, take the verbalized idea, and then edit it into a standalone article. So each one of these articles, when I'm done rewriting it in Medium, then I come over here and I add the next label, which is yellow. And then when I've been editing it in Medium for a while, I put it into Hemingway app, which does some great grammar, it highlights where my sentences are too long, and so I've got to write more concisely. And then I publish it. And after I publish it, then it goes out as a standalone newsletter. I don't send a link, I send the entire article to my newsletter list. So my newsletter list is learning about the topics that I'm writing about. People who aren't into this topic, they'll unsubscribe. But people who really like it, it's going to make a more engaged list. I also repurpose every post so that it goes onto my personal blog and onto LinkedIn articles. And so with the newsletter and Medium, I've got syndication channels that I'm going to be publishing for the rest of this year. By the end of the year, I'll have all these articles that I can copy and paste and put together into a manuscript. And then I'm going to edit that, and that's going to be my book, Marketing Yourself. By writing this in public, I'm gathering an audience for the book. People who read one of these chapters, they're going to think, oh, wow, this is very interesting. I'm going to follow this guy on Medium or subscribe to his newsletter, or at least just pay attention. So when he comes back around and says, hey, I have a book about this topic, I've got a built-in audience who I can market the book to. So that's been my plan for writing the Marketing Yourself book, and it's working pretty well so far. By these labels, I've got, I'm probably, the ideation is pretty much done. The writing, I'm, 15% of the way through. And so if I can publish one of these articles every week, then by the end of the year, I'll be very close to a manuscript. So that's been my plan. Thanks for following along.